Absolutely beautiful song. And if you haven't played Zero Escape or haven't watched Zero Escape, highly recommended. I live streamed it a while back on the gaming channel and it was phenomenal. The game itself as a standalone is really fun. If you come in with an open mind, you will enjoy the ride. And once you fall into that rabbit hole, it is a very, very deep rabbit hole. And at some point you pop out on the other side. But highly recommended you start with Zero Escape 999 Doors. Just check out the gaming channel, it's there. I played it blind. Start there or play it yourself and enjoy the ride. That being said, I think you're absolutely right that you can't make something out of nothing. Unless, of course, you have a Philosopher's Stone. And it's also a bit risky to feel no pain at all. And I completely agree with you because pain, from an evolutionary standpoint, is a good way of, well, teaching animals that, hey, you shouldn't do that. Hey, that's too hot. Hey, that's hurting you and you will die if you keep doing that. And, you know, you're bleeding. You should probably do something about that. That being said, I went through a traumatic experience where I had surgery performed on me without any anesthesia. And I have yet to find a single thing to match that level of pain where I was literally screaming and blacking in and out from it. And from that, I have an acute phobia of anyone with anything bladed around me, whether it be a knife or a pair of scissors or anything like that. I go into a really quick fight or flight reaction. And, you know, I've been injured since then. You know, I've been slashed with a blade. I've accidentally had a throwing knife fall into my hand. I've stepped on a nail that's gone all the way in and came out and it was bleeding and all that shit. Nothing permanent. I made frostbite on my hand by discharging an entire Lynx can at point blank range. I had frostbite here for about 6-7 years. It slowly faded, but there is a little parts of this entire area here had frostbite. I've, you know, done all this crazy shit. And nothing even comes remotely close to the pain of being operated on without anesthesia. So to imagine that you could inflict that on tap, interesting. What does music called? This one is Morphogenic Field. Bluebird Lamentation is from Zero Time Dilemma. Even at a tournament. Oh yeah. The most pain I felt at a tournament was when someone kicked me in the nuts. And that was more physical pain in that the instantaneous pain was unbelievable. But the afterwards was that my whole body was in shock and I felt like I was about to vomit out my lungs and my stomach and everything else. It was horrible, but it was more so that I was physically incapacitated and unable to do anything. So I was like almost in the fetus position. But in terms of pain over time, having surgery done on me was definitely the most painful. And that could be partially due to the fact that it's a memory. And being a memory, I probably don't remember it accurately because I was in so much pain. So I probably couldn't gauge it properly. In the moment of being kicked in the nuts by a professional fighter, yes, that was technically more painful, but it was for a split second, after which my whole body was in shock for the next 40 minutes. But yes, having scalpels and shit cut open your flesh and having them wiggle around in there and pull shit out and cut was a little more traumatic. All right, we are up to episode 32, the FUHRER'S son. Please don't kill the kid. He's a fucking kid, for Christ's sake. Okumura's palace, let me know which part if you have a number. All right, let's continue. Ah, here we go.
Yeah, you're right.
It does look like her.
That's what you get.
She's a darling girl, isn't she?
Definitely not her.
Yeah, I know.
We can't afford to waste our time here humoring some old lady and her stupid cat.
Have you guys seen the cat that had like the little black spot over here so it looked like Hitler? We called it Kitler.
Come on.
Where are you hiding?
Oh my god. The fucking fact that he thinks a dog's a cat, Jesus. Oh no, I can hear the Pillarmen theme already.
We received new intel on Scar.
He's still running, then. Does he never give up?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that,
That's a
dearie.
guy, isn't it?
No, ma'am, it was my fault, really.
That's an interesting outfit you're wearing. Where are you from, dear?
Shing, actually.
Is that right? You're here sightseeing? There's not much to look at in East City.
No, I'm just here transferring trains. I'm heading north right now.
The train bound for North City is departing from
that's
platform
me.
3. This is the final
Thank you
call
for
for
all
all
your help, ma'am.
passengers.
Take care, dearie. Huh?
Panda, panda, panda.
I've never seen a cat like that.
I'm so suspicious of everybody. I have such trust issues. I've been dating Hutchin for almost 6 years and I still don't trust her.
Which way did he go?
I know I heard footsteps coming from over that way.
I love that guy with the SMG. I will hit him from here with a fully automatic SMG. Put that thing away.
Look, over there!
Damn, he good. One question though. All right, that wasn't electricity. That was him doing his thingy.
He was seen with a middle-aged man who had black hair, right?
Yes, that's what it said in the report, sir.
That narrows it down.
And this was yesterday.
He follows the line.
West, huh?
Several of our own people were injured while trying to apprehend him.
Scar must be getting desperate. But that could help us. He's leaving us a good trail.
Breadcrumbs. West.
All right, it's time to get to work.
Seriously, white suits are so impractical. Anything can make it dirty. Something's up.
A suspicious woman. But that isn't my job.
If anyone didn't find us suspicious before this point, the anime is just basically saying, pay attention to the suspicious woman. Mate, I know I've said this before, but fuck, he was young. He was 29. Fuck. Hey, mate.
Looks like a funeral procession.
Well, this is the place for it.
It's quite depressing. When you reach my age, you think about it being you in the box.
You want to hear something fucked up that I heard from some people? My father used to pick up flowers at the cemetery and give it to his mistresses. The man had 0 fucks to give.
Instead of watching it go by.
Surely you can't worry too much about that. You still look plenty young to me.
The plan was to meet in front of General Hughes's grave, wasn't it? I thought the situation must be serious for you to resort to the last-ditch plan. So just to be safe, I wore a disguise.
Of course. Now I see why you're known for being eccentric. That really is some get-up, sir.
Eccentric? I think I'll choose to take that as a compliment. Now, what is it you need?
Can we play that JoJo theme for the second season's opening? It feels so right. It feels so right. Let me find it. Where's my fucking JoJo playlist? It is like the most appropriate song. The song fucking ended perfectly on a high note, right in sync. Almost like it was part of my master plan. Sorry, I didn't put the audio.
Maybe they have some information in the library.
Yeah, if we can't find that bratty little girl,
Someone
I don't
clip
see what
that.
other choice we have.
I hope we can at least find something.
We make the memes in real time.
I see. The Central Senior staff.
You
have
can
all
use the
turned
scene if
that
you're doing
way.
the AMV.
You've gained
It's
some
a nice
information,
tracking
but
shot.
You've lost too much doing it. With all the people you can trust stripped away from you, you won't get anywhere.
You got rid of the
Yes,
mustache, the
Got it
dedication.
exactly, sir.
Even Raven, too. Not too long ago, I came to Central and he asked me something. Something I found quite strange. He wanted to know if I'd be interested in a corps of immortal soldiers.
Immortals? Did he mean homunculi?
The idea of immortality is simply ridiculous. I told him as much and ended the conversation. And not long after that, I was transferred.
You mean you were demoted?
Indeed I was, and since then I've been stuck with the inglorious job of cleaning up the messes in the eastern area.
Wait, so he was offered immortality, and because he thought that it was a silly concept, he was demoted. Wow, whoever that person was obviously wasn't a salesperson. Jesus.
And speaking of messes, do you remember the difficulties that we had in Lior? A false priest was scheming for power until the Fullmetal Alchemist uncovered his plan.
Yes, I remember.
Lior fell into chaos after that. But from the outset, forces from the east acted quickly. They brought the uprising under control.
Yes, but then the forces from Central came in, and all of the eastern forces were dismissed. Were you aware of that?
Yeah. And the peace in Lior was shattered. After the Central forces appeared.
What are they planning now? And what is it they intend to do next? And why can't they hold off? I'm almost retired. If they'd only wait, I'd be free and clear.
Now I know that you're bluffing. I'm sorry, General, but someone like you don't know how to sit by and watch. You can't do nothing. Especially when your soldiers are all hardened veterans. Men who fought in the Ishval conflict.
I expected you to come crying to me. When you sent me that note, I thought you just wanted some advice. But you're trying to get me involved in this too, aren't you? And you know it's working. Since things are becoming so interesting over at Central Command, just when I thought my ambition was dead, I'm finding myself fired up again.
Careful now. You don't want to mess up your makeup. Right, ma'am?
Oh my, no.
Do you have an opening later, sir? Maybe you and I could grab a cup of tea somewhere.
Very sorry, but no. I appreciate the invitation.
No use. Why is there so little information available on alchemy? At this rate, I'm thinking we might as well go to Xing. It'd be hard. Crossing the desert in automail sounds hot.
Armstrong? Called it! You know what this is missing? You know what this is missing? You know what this is missing. I'll even try to leave this stream up for an extra 30 minutes so someone could clip it. If you do, please send me the link and send it to the Twitch clips on Discord so it doesn't disappear along with the stream. You know, Kuma, I recently found certain JoJo openings in their JoJo's native language. Japanese?
Crossing the desert in automail.
So I think at the end of this series, I'm going to get every scene with Armstrong and make a Pillar Men AMV for Armstrong. There's no way in hell it's going to make it to YouTube because fucking YouTube, but it needs to exist. So when I'm dead, I can have a little QR code on my tombstone, and when someone scans it with their phone or their bionic AI or whatever the fuck, the video will come up of the Armstrong Pillar Men AMV. I will be immortal. I will be one with the memes. My memes will live on. I will pass on my memes. My children will inherit my memes.
There you are, Edward Elric. I found you.
That's probably how Hutchins sees me.
Damn it, Major! What do you want?
Shh, this is a library, you know. Quiet.
The guy that just fucking moved the entire bookcases, which probably weigh like 300 kilograms apiece, says, "Be quiet, there are people here."
I understand you're after a certain Chinese girl who possesses a strange black and white cat.
I mean, taken out of context, these two men feel like they're hunting for Chinese girls, but what would I know about hunting Chinese girls?
Yeah? But how do you know that?
Colonel Mustang informed me.
Why else would a young strapping man like you be studying in a university library? No one studies in a library. They just sit there to browse all the available people. Anyone studying alone in a library is clearly looking for a partner. Which is why you're reading a textbook of like fucking finance or hedge funding or whatever the fuck looks like you're gonna make a lot of money.
I'm running errands for him today. The word is the girl is headed north. According to an eyewitness, she departed by train from East City very recently.
North, huh? Now that's some information I can act on. I appreciate it, Major. And thank the Colonel for me, too.
Hold on a second. There's more.
My cousin's mate, his father actually manages a hedge fund. His house is a $12 million house. And his dad is actually having a kick about these hedge funds being shorted. You know, short squeezes and whatnot. Because there are idiots that aren't actually doing it properly. If you're managing a hedge fund properly, you're not supposed to be over-investing. You're supposed to do it within limits. It just is what it is.
Take this.
He's getting an invite for Super Smash Bros.
A letter of introduction, but it might not be much use. First thing, see her.
Her who? What do you mean?
Even further north than Northern Command, you'll find an officer nicknamed the Northern Wall of Briggs.
Fucking Russian girl in the north of Siberia. Oh my god, I want to meet Miss Russian lady with tank.
Wall of Briggs, who defends our border. Major General Armstrong.
What? What? Your sister?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
You have a sister?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh! Collapse the bridge.
Hurry.
There's no escape for you now, Scar.
His older sister. She can be my older sister too. Come on. Do the thing!
Where are they?
Oh no, the oldest trick in the book.
Report to command! They jumped on a train bound for West City! Damn!
I can't find any details about alchemy.
You had no idea how hard it was to spoil that it was Armstrong's sister. I wonder if the moustache is hereditary. I could make a comment, but I think a lot of the girls will get upset with me.
That May girl's use of long-range alchemy was pretty impressive. I wish we could use it. I should have asked her more about it when we were at Dr. Knox's place. Lane did say it was specialized for the medical field.
You're wearing a full suit of armor. Does that mean you're the Fullmetal Alchemist's brother?
Doesn't this kid remind you of that kid from Doraemon? No, go ahead, Kuma, tell us. You know what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome!
Thanks. But maybe you should be a bit quieter.
I'm sorry. So, what are you studying? Something cool?
It's called alchemy.
What's alchemy?
It's alchemy from the country Xing.
Oh, it's from Xing, huh? But you and your brother are already good enough at alchemy to practice here in Amestris. Our country's a major alchemical power, isn't it?
That's a FUHRER'S son?
Got all sorts of talented alchemists.
Shit, son.
So why would you guys look into the kind of alchemy they practice in a foreign country?
I can't tell him I'm trying to find a way to get my body back, or that we need to figure out how to fight against the homunculi. So what am I supposed to say? Well...
You're studying alchemy to pick up girls. Easy.
Alchemy's supposed to have a lot of medical uses. So I'm just doing some research to see if any of its properties can be used to save people's lives.
Oh, wow! That's just what I would expect an Elric brother to say.
Al! Hey, Al! Huh? Get ready, we're leaving.
Don't spoil it.
Quiet, brother. This is the library. So where are we going?
Look, don't worry about it. I'll tell you everything on the way. For now, let's just get moving. First, we'll need to stop by the hotel. Hey, who's this kid?
Doctor equals money equals women. A doctor gets paid for his time, which means doctor's money equals labor. Whereas a businessman or economist will know how to invest or create businesses which will passively create money, which means time equals assets equals money. You're better off accumulating assets instead of accumulating skills which make you money for your time. Because as soon as you're not working, you stop making money. I've met many doctors that get paid $200,000, $300,000 that have been working in the medical field for decades and they don't have a lot to retire on. And then I've met somewhat successful businessmen and investors that aren't obscenely rich, but they retired at 50. I'm just saying.
Mr. Armor called you brother. Does that mean you're Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist?
Yeah.
Oh, cool! You are a tiny alchemist, just like everyone says!
It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much of it you keep and what you invested in. So earned income is typically taxed on the highest income bracket, which in Australia goes up to 47 cents. So anything above 180 grand gets taxed at 47 cents on a dollar. So they lose roughly about 130 grand out of that 300,000. Whereas businesses have tax deductible components where you could literally, I don't know, have an office that's connected to your house that has a bedroom, tax deductible. Your vehicle is a work vehicle, tax deductible. Your telephone is used for work, tax deductible. That new setup and monitor and screen is used for income generating portions of your business, tax deductible. Oh, look, you just had a meal which turned out to be a client meeting, tax deductible. Oh, you need to take that international trip to meet someone, tax deductible. You get what I mean?
What was that, you brat? Say it again. Once more. I'll send you flying. Hear me? Your little body will go straight out into space.
That's true, too! You hate being called small, just like everyone says! Oh, you hate being called small, just like everyone says!
Do 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 a do 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 do. What? It can't fit. It's too thick. It can't fit on the goddamn Discord. You know what? I'll save that for myself. That's gonna be for me. Give me a sec. This was Ep 32. That is a goddamn thumbnail and a half. That is a fucking thumbnail and a half. Can't beat that. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I can't beat that for a thumbnail. I just gotta save that. Sometimes you get these little hidden gems. I love thumbnails that, out of context, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. But if you've watched the series, you sort of understand what's going on. Those are the best thumbnails.
Step away from Master Selim.
I mean, considering how high your gun is, you'll scrape the top of his skull and hit this guy in the arm, and this guy will end up hitting you in the gut. So, by all means, pull the trigger. See how that ends.
No, wait! Don't shoot him!
Master Selim.
You don't point guns in the air, you point them in the ground, dickwads.
Are you Selim Bradley?
Selim? The Fuhrer's son?
Yeah, that's me.
That kid's gonna have a tough time getting a girlfriend.
How did this happen? We were supposed to be heading north.
Don't look at me.
I'm so sorry. It's just that Selim's been in awe of you for such a long time, Edward.
Huh? Me? Really?
Selim, are you interested in alchemy?
Yes! My dream is to learn how to practice
Look
it.
at that. The guy has OCD. Look how it's mirrored. Even the doors are fucking mirrored. Even the plants are fucking mirrored. Even the plates are fucking mirrored. Even the cups are fucking mirrored. The OCD of this place. But you know what's fucking killing me here? Look at the fireplace. Look at this shit. It's not mirrored. This part is slanting to the right. This part's slanting this way. What the hell is this shit? I'm dying.
And after that, I want to become a state alchemist just like you, Ed.
Just like me?
And then I'll be able to help my father out as well.
You don't know what life is like for me. My mild OCD hurts. Everything's painful to watch.
Yeah, Fear Bradley. Tell me, Selim, do you get along with your father? You like him?
Yeah, of course.
And what kind of man is he?
An amazing man. His job is more demanding than anybody else's in the world. He spends all day, every day, thinking about the people of this country.
I mean, as you can see, I can weaponize my OCD. For example, when a girl is being mean, I start pointing out her imperfections. One by one. For every time she's mean or snarky, I point out an imperfection. My cousin, who is a model, absolutely hates me. She wants me to die and burn in hell. Ah, I needed that. Oh yeah, she fucking hates me.
Of course he does.
The Fuhrer's duties must keep him very busy all the time.
That is true. It's something he always insists upon. He's determined to work himself ragged. At his age, I'd prefer if he took it a little easier. It's nothing new. He's always been devoted to his work. That's what he's good at. But then where women are concerned, I'm afraid he's a bit of an oaf. The first time we met, he made me so angry I actually slapped him. But it worked out for the best. He asked me out after that, and our first date was amazing.
He admired her. She slapped him. And he's like, you will do nicely. I bet those were his exact words. You will do nicely.
Oh, sorry. Listen to me babbling like a little schoolgirl.
I mean, the only reason he has a wife is to make him seem more human. Which he's not. Oh shit. Daddy's home.
Dad's home!
Hi, dear.
Hello, Daddy!
Well, hello there, my little one.
What are you doing back home?
I had some free time for a change, so I thought I'd check in on my family. And I also happened to hear that the Fullmetal Alchemist and his brother were paying us a visit.
Hello, sir.
Long time no see.
Long time. I just saw you boys at Central Command, right? Hmm? So, you ran into these two at the library, Salim?
Yep.
Are you wondering why he doesn't look like us?
No, sir. It didn't cross my mind.
Well, it's because we aren't related by blood.
We were unable to have any children of our own. So we adopted Salim, and he's our son.
That's what happens when you put a literal fucking nuclear thing in you. There's side effects. Like your sperm not working. You idiot.
I'm proud of my boy. He's grown into a fine, devoted son.
Would you cut it out already, Dad? You're embarrassing me.
But it's the truth.
There are many psychopaths in society that can actually live completely normal lives. There was one, I forget his name, but he used to actually be a member of the local community church. He used to donate money, and he also used to dress up as a clown and perform at kids' birthday parties. He was an integral member of the community until they found the 52 corpses underneath his floorboards. Other than that, he was a completely fine family man. Until they found the 52 corpses underneath his floorboards. Also, remember that ice pick guy I told you about? The Iceman? He had a family. None of them knew he was like that. He was a happy father, a devoted husband. He used to go to church. He didn't believe any of it, though. They walk amongst us, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves in sheep's clothing.
What's wrong, Elric?
Oh, it's just that we never see you except at the command center. So this is kind of, you know...
It's a side of you we're not used to seeing, that's all.
I see. But as you can tell, even a man like me has a family waiting for him at home. I'm sure, of course, it's quite different from yours.
A conversation? Well, an interrogation disguised as a conversation. And a subtle threat.
Aw, Daddy, you're leaving already?
Yes. You know I have duties to get back to, Salim.
And he always keeps his sword handy.
Please, make yourself at home. You're welcome anytime, State Alchemist.
He doesn't give a shit, does he?
Let's go.
I'm going to reset the stream after this episode for you guys if it's out of sync. I think it's on Twitch because it's like 5 hours long.
Back and visit us soon, okay?
I'll reset it.
We will. See you later.
Scary, huh?
It's sad. Neither Salim nor his mother know what Fuhrer Bradley really is.
It's just the anime? The fuck? That makes zero sense. If I'm not out of sync, but the anime is...
Come on, let's go. We're headed north. We'll catch that obnoxious little brat and make her tell us everything she knows about alchemy.
be there soon. Get some sleep.
I don't know. I'll just reset the stream anyway, just in case. If it fixes it, it fixes it. If it doesn't, I'll try. It should be fixed in the edit. You've been bamboozled!
I see. He managed to escape us again, did he? This is an accurate map of the west area, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the spot where he was last sighted. Right here. And West City is there. Scar and Marco disappeared somewhere in between the two places. Trains slow down when they turn, but how much speed do they lose? Is it possible the two we're looking for jumped off?
It would have been very dangerous, sir. But yes, it's possible.
You don't say. All right then. After they jumped off, which way would they go? North or south?
Which way's downhill? And close to water. Typically, humans go to the path of least resistance. Oh, it's flat. Maybe they found the village hidden in the leaves. Maybe. Alright, after this song, I'll reset the stream. Because we've been live for like 4 or 5 hours, so maybe it started going out of sync. I don't know. We'll try it. Does this episode have an after scene? We'll check. Oh, we got a good thumbnail. Good songs. Good songs. Am I excited for the potential pillar woman with the phallic symbol that is a giant tank in her pants? Hell yeah! If she's anything like Esdeath, I'll be in love. I don't know how the anime's out of sync but not me. That makes 0 sense. Because they're supposed to be connected. That's where Goku and Vegeta fought. Ah! Post scene!
This is the first time we've ever been so far north.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if we'll see any snow.
That would be something. I might like to see that. Snow's one thing we never got much of back home.
Wouldn't that be, like, bad for a steel? It'll make it really brittle and cold and hard and contract, and it'll make the joints stiff, and... I am overthinking it. Alright, episode 33 is next.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.